This horizon, it's shining. Seems the daylight knows this is our time now. Where we're going, these dreams we're holding. Oh, and now we know it. All the world is ours to take. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts today. This adventure we were meant for. Every day is a chance to discover. You give me a reason through every season. Together we can do anything. We believe it. All the world is ours to take. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts. Through it all and what we face. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts today. This horizon, oh, it's shining. It seems the daylight knows this is our time. All the world is ours to take. You and me will find a way. Well, everyone's already seated, so you guys already ruined my script. I want to thank everybody for being here today. It's an especially thankful feat in these times. My name is Max Brown, and I have the honor of officiating today with the help of Riley, Sadie's brother. As to those wondering why I'm officiating today, I'm as surprised as any of you because they definitely had better options out there. But in all seriousness, I met Nick in ROTC before I dropped out. Then I met him again as a pledge brother in Theta Chi before I stopped showing up. And because Nick is who he is, and he's never one to give up on a friend, or anyone for that matter, we continue to grow to be the amazing friends we are today. Nick has continually been someone who I've turned to for guidance and grounding when I felt like the world was spinning, or I was struggling for purpose, or even when I started dating his sister. Now, I met Sadie junior year as a friend of Nick, and as many have before me, I thought she hated me. Turns out I was wrong. Sadie turns out to be pretty cool, just to let you guys know. She has cool nicknames, like The Risk and Sandra. And while Nick was off in Oklahoma, Sadie became my substitute best friend, and we found we had more in common than I ever would have thought. And I said substitute, but that isn't what I really mean. In Sadie's friendship, I found a confidant, an advisor, someone who'd appreciate my unique sense of humor, and a camaraderie I wouldn't trade for anything. And who else could really understand the struggle of dating a Johnson? I had so much fun becoming friends with you guys over the past few years, but even more watching you guys stumble into the relationship that everyone else already knew was going to happen for at least a couple months. It was amazing to see that competency
suddenly, or that clumsiness suddenly become competency, when you guys navigated the struggles of long distance, when you dealt with the uncertainty of pilot placement that some of us up here got to experience alongside you guys. And you're able to tackle those challenges and so many others because you bring out amazing things in each other and everyone around you. And I truly do mean that. Yeah, I'm so happy to see the love and partnership you guys have found in each other. And more than anything, I'm excited to see what comes next for you guys as you inspire me to be a better friend, person, and partner. I know everyone here has seen a lot of what I've seen in these two, if not more, and has so many memories and well wishes for the both of them. I'd like everyone to take a brief moment of silence to think on those memories and to think on any well wishes they may have for the both of them and their marriage. Thank you. And now, Riley has a few words in lieu of a traditional reading.
Once again, I would like to thank everyone for braving the nuclear hellscape that has been the year of 2020 so far. To be able to make it for Sadie and Nick's special day. While it may not be the wedding they initially envisioned or even hoped for, the stories that they will be able to tell everyone about it should be able to last them a lifetime. Sadie's asked me to say something meaningful, but since I am the only Eisenhower who has never had experience being married, I have no idea what I'm doing and have zero experience, so I'll turn to a quote from Aziz Ansari, a man way funnier and more successful than I am. Imagine if marriage didn't exist, and you're a guy and you ask someone to get married. Imagine what that conversation would be like. You'd be the guy and you'd be like, hey, so we've been hanging out a lot, all the time, spending a lot of time together and everything. Yeah, I know. I want to keep doing that, till you're dead. But I want to keep hanging out with you until one of us dies. Put this ring on your finger so people know we have an arrangement. Since that probably provided you no insight at all, I hope it was at least mildly entertaining. But in all seriousness, I'm happy for you both. Wish you guys life of happiness, and yeah. I'll turn it back to Max.
Thanks for those sentences and words, Riley. Okay. You guys have chosen to write your own vows and recite them here today in front of your friends and family.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay. Still me.
Hey, Nick. Whenever you're ready.
Yes, ma'am. Do I get near the mic like this?
Mike's over there.
Sadie, it's hard to believe that just a few short years ago, friends would ask us, so what's up with the two of you? You guys are definitely dating, right? And we would say something dumb like, oh no, we're just friends. And it's funny how naive and wrong we were. Life has changed a lot for us since then, and I wouldn't change a thing because they've been the best years of my life, and I've gotten to share them all with you. Life with you is just better. Going on fun adventures is better. Even doing work and running errands is better. And if we have to wake up super early before the sun's risen, as miserable as that is, that's better too. It's all better with you by my side. You know me and understand me in a way no one else in the world does. You listen to every little thing that I say, no matter how insignificant it may seem. You're constantly trying to figure out what you can do next to improve my life and make me better. You give me things before I even know I need them. You remind me that I'm allowed to have nice things and encourage me to take care of myself, which I need. When I'm with you, I'm 100% my most complete self and entirely present in the moment, which is so special. And that's why every second with you is precious, and I want to treasure and appreciate every single moment. Whether we're traveling somewhere new, staying up till 2 a.m. chatting about nothing, or just going for a walk around the neighborhood, it's all special, and I wouldn't give it up for the world. We've come so far on this journey, and I'm so proud of us. We entered the adult world and got jobs and got used to that. We supported each other whenever we needed help and a new crisis would emerge, and there were plenty. We celebrated each other's successes and picked each other up after our failures. Oh yeah, and we did most of this while overcoming over 1,000 miles of long distance. So there's no doubt in my mind we can overcome any obstacle that life throws our way. And I know the road ahead will be tough, but with you by my side, it's all going to be worth it. We're going to get a little fur baby, get a nice house, travel the world, and when the time is right, eventually we'll start a little family. But in the meantime, I'm ready to be a family man for just the two of us. Every morning, I want to wake up next to you. Every day, I want to come home from work to you. Every evening, I want to cook dinner and cuddle on the couch with you. I want to laugh, cry, dance, eat, sing, and everything in between with you. Both sides. And every night, I want to fall asleep with you in my arms. I promise that I'll always cherish those everyday little moments and never take them for granted. I promise to be your partner in all things, no matter how big or small the task. For something as big as maybe planning a large-scale event for all of our friends and family to attend in the middle of a global crisis, or as small as a routine trip to Taco Bell. I promise to never stop growing with you, always pushing us outside of our comfort zones. I promise to always try to make you better, make your life better in every way I can. Things like keeping you warm, remembering to order your food with no tomatoes, making sure everyone in the group hears that great comment that you said way too quietly, or bringing you home surprise mac and cheese. I promise that every time I leave the house, no matter how near or far, I'll try to bring you back a little special gift so you know I was thinking about you. I promise to always hold your hand and be a gentleman even when we're old and wrinkly. I promise to always support you at your highest highs, lowest lows, whether I'm right next to you or a million miles away. I'm always with you. And lastly, Sadie, my best friend in the whole world, I promise to love
Sadie, take a second. Whenever you're ready.
Nick, trusting my gut and being in the moment have always been hard for me, but somehow you've always been the exception. Even before we were dating, some of my favorite memories from college were the nights that you managed to convince me to do something ridiculous, like celebrate Cinco de Mayo instead of learning thermal. When I finally realized you liked me, I didn't have to think. I was all in. Even when you asked me to help you pack up your entire life into a 2008 Corolla and move you halfway across the country, I trusted that things would just go smoothly, which was a crazy thing to think, by the way. I know that this is the part where I'm supposed to say, who would have thought we'd end up here, but deep down I think we all knew. You see all of me, even the parts I haven't figured out yet. You constantly encourage me, tell me to put what I want out into the universe, and never sell myself short. You hear the why behind every goal I set for myself, and pour everything into helping me get there. I know that even when I stumble, you'll be right there to pick me back up and keep me moving forward. That kind of unwavering support is so empowering, and I'm so lucky to have you by my side for everything. You make me feel so loved, but I love you for all of the things that you don't always stop to recognize in yourself. You're determined and hardworking, and you give to others selflessly, but what truly amazes me is your constant sense of balance and joy for me. It's how genuine you are, and how people just seem to gravitate towards you. You have this special way of making people feel seen and believe in themselves. I love getting to see the world through your eyes, and I constantly admire your passion. Watching you move through life is inspiring me, and it makes me want to be a better person. I think about our lives together, and I get so excited because I want all of it. I want to share everything: the jobs, the houses, the family, the crazy weekends and random Tuesdays, the hard decisions, and the late night quest for hot dogs. Even when our lives change, I want to still be cooking dinner together and goofing off, stopping to see every sunset and watch every thunderstorm. To look back and one day smile because we have a million stories together. No matter where life takes us, I know that we will always be unapologetically us. I know that 10 years from now, we're still going to be debriefing gossip on the car ride home, even though the most important and exciting thing in our lives is the new mom at school whose entire personality is yoga. I'm even okay with the fact that we will one day have to renegotiate your mustache, because last time we talked about it, I promised I'd reconsider when we had kids in high school. Nick, I am so proud of the person that you are and the husband and father that I know you will be. I love how we've grown together and how we truly take on life as a team. I promise to always be there for you, not just for all the big moments, but the little things that make each day together special. To always feed you goldfish when you drive, and immediately Google weird signs we see on road trips. I promise I will one day learn the exact right amount of peanut butter for one of your perfect PB&Js so I can help you out in the morning. I promise to always wake up with you before your flights, even at 3 a.m., just so we can brush our teeth together before we have to leave. I promise to love and appreciate you every day, to be there for you through the good and the bad, no matter where life takes us or where in the world we are. And most importantly, I promise to always sit with you in the thick of it when life gets overwhelming, so you never have to go at it alone. You're my best friend, and I love you, and I am really, really excited to finally be your wife.
Thank you for sharing your vows with us. The rings you're about to place on each other's fingers are symbols of the love you expressed. They will remind you of the vows you've just spoken and the eternal love you have for one another. No? You're supposed to take the rings.
Should I just go for it?
You should just go for it, Nick. Go ahead.
That one.
Oh. Hey, Nick.
Yeah,
Do you say take Sadie to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I really do.
Sadie, do you take Nick to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
You can kiss her now.
Honey, we gotta move this forward. Blue eyes make me wanna make this evening last. Put on an old song, put on that new dress. Tomorrow's coming, but it ain't here yet. We got stars outside, just you and I got this feeling rising through the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you I was made to hold you. So lose your shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight.
And everybody, that red barn right over there is grind going, and that's where cocktail hour is.